like inside the AI. It's what I'm assuming. So, and he's sculpting his entire world around him.
You are presently in Horizon Construct.
Horizon. I don't know what Horizon is. Please enlighten me.
Horizon, the staging ground of Reality 2.0.
Reality 2.0. Oh shit! Is this a technocratic thing?
Mm-mm.
Roll me intelligence and either technology or computers, whichever is better.
Probably computer. Yeah. DC6, yeah.
The DC 6, yeah.
Deep mod 0.
Yep.
2. 2 successes.
Charles, you rolling as well?
Oh,
You sat listening to the same conversation, so you can make the same roll.
Don't do it. It's a trick. Fight the power.
3. Okay, you both pick up on it, but Charles, you get it a little bit quicker. Reality 2.0, you do recognize it. It was a technocratic thing back in the 50s and 60s until the technocratic guys that were that it was kind of their brainchild decided to betray the technocracy and move over to the traditions. And they now refer to themselves as the virtual adepts.
That does not sound good.
You know that it was their grand plan to upgrade reality to a new version.
Okay.
I mean, you've heard this before from, like, when we researched Casey.
Yeah, well,
So-
from
you
the
guys don't remember it though.
from the USB that that Casey provided you, it was all on there.
Fuck.
So, if we're in a new reality, when is this reality going live?
Release date of Reality 2.0 is confidential.
Alright. Awesome.
Alright.
I assume most info here is going to be confidential.
You are correct.
So, Mr.
What would you
What kind
like
of-
to be called?
What can I call you?
Wintermute.
So,
You like being called Wintermute? Version 3?
Wintermute is my name.
yeah, but wouldn't you like to want to be like a bit more primo?
You're the third iteration of
You're
two
like the
previous.
next generation, dude.
I'm gonna be honest, Wintermute. There's nothing that we can actually offer you for you to help us out here. We're a
Agreed.
bit out of our league.
Agreed.
But one thing dawns on me: you can't necessarily overwrite something entirely if you don't know its original source material, right? You can't create a better bird if you didn't know what the bird was before, correct?
Schematics for all avian species have been included in the build for Reality 2.0.
Have schematics for all magic as well? Because that just doesn't seem possible.
Reality 2.0 itself provides the base code for what is in Reality 1 referred to as magic. These source variations are configurable.
Configurable, but you don't have all of them, do you?
Receipt of configurable variables is not necessary. They are configurable. on a user-by-user basis.
Lawyer the shit out of him. Go ahead. Do it. I believe in you. You can do it.
Sure, they're configurable by the user, but you don't know what you're building until it's configurable by the user. But there's no one beta testing, is there?
Of course, beta testing is a necessary process of any program implementation.
Right, but the program itself can't be implemented properly until a source is created. You have the source of every bit of magic we know. Is that right?
I'm actually trying to figure out what you're trying to ask because you're not making any sense.
I am confused as well.
Basically, what I'm trying to ask is how is this program able to configure what it defines as magic and what humans define as magic without itself being capable of said magic in the material world?
Has it ever said that it's not capable of magic?
Are you capable of magic? Is an AI capable of such things?
What is defined in Reality 1.0 as magic is simple source code variation.
Well, I guess that idea.
So, magic or not? So, Mr. AI dude, I have a question for you. If we were to leave here, how would we do that?
You would not.
No, but how does one go about leaving this place?
Only through approved channels.
What would be the approved channels?
Classified.
Is there any way that you can introduce us to the improved blah 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 channels?
The caretakers will arrive shortly.
So the caretakers are the approved channels then. Gotcha.
Caretaker to me sounds a bit like antivirus, Kim. Not.
Maybe. Could be.
Can you just send out a message? Wintermute?
Messages have already been sent.
Good.
Oh, so we've just been sitting here then.
So would like for example, I'm just assuming, if I was to convert some of this realm into, let's say, a power source, would that be against the rules?
You do not have access to configure this realm.
No. I agree, but is it against the rules?
You do not have access.
What if I did?
Then you would be able to.
Oh, good point. So, Casey, if I use Prime 4, I can take literally to make some to change any sort of matter into another matter.
True.
So if I wanted, for example, a battery for his thingy, the gauntlet thingy, I could, in theory, create it with Prime 4, yeah?
In theory, yes.
Do it.
I think I'm a bit hungry to try that.
Yeah.
Would you like to try it?
Yeah, I think I do.
All right.
Try and succeed.
Roll me your spell then.
Well, let's see. That's RTA, blah, 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 number 4. I'm going to use a willpower. Fuck my willpower. This is going to shit, that willpower. DP mod.
0.
Difficulty.
6.
Alright. 2 successes then.
2 successes. As you kind of conduct your science to create this battery, how are you actually going about creating a battery?
Now I take the molecules in what would appear to be the air, which I assume is just digital signals. Like using those digital signals, I would be able to create a false item.
Okay.
Is what my assumption is. This is what I'm using my item thingy on it, which is Oh, I'm actually using my phone for this.
Isn't
Okay.
the power bank?
Yeah, I got a power bank too, but my phone is the thingy.
You go to do that, and you start to conduct your process for that,
Mhm.
and you both watch as you start to do that. Computer code begins appearing in the air in front of you, and it runs through about 20 lines of code as you complete your effect, and you watch as the last line of the code turns red, and then you see it flash up, access back out, and it all deletes itself away again, and nothing happens.
It's cheating.
So he dispelled me effectively.
Effectively, Kim, you're familiar with SQL, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you can run whatever script you want,
Mhm.
but nothing actually happens until you commit it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You don't have commit access.
Yeah, I see a point.
He basically your spell or your science failed to commit, and he backed it out.
So I'm gonna look at him again. It's like I assumed that I would have access.
This would be a false assumption.
Oh, I understand.
There's not much we can do, I think, until the custodians get here. Sounds
So-
like.
I'm gonna sit down. It's like I do not like this place, and as I I'm gonna open up my UI on my phone. And it's like fuck this shit. I'm gonna hack into this place and see if I can get access routed through 004.
Okay, you go to hook in for an external connection,
Mhm.
and your phone says no signal.
I'm gonna
We're in
look up-
another dimension, dude. Signals don't travel here. It's all
This
physical. It's all
signal.
physical.
Okay, so I'm gonna like touch the air. Look, I'm typing on the keyboard. Does something happen, Casey?
Nothing.
Good. Thank you. I'm gonna be a bit frustrated, and it's like,
I'm not surprised.
do I do anything here? Nothing
to-
works.
You just have to send a couple frequencies into the actual dimension, then backride those. You know, it's easy. Just worry about it later.
Easy. Yeah. Easy. I should have been a fucking void engineer, I tell you.
Okay. The two of you sit there for what seems hours. It's hard to tell exactly how long because you don't have any working clocks. Time is not registering on your phones as passing. And you don't have any external signals to judge by. But eventually, you see...
Realize we left you for dead.
Not yet. They don't realize
Oh,
that
sorry.
yet.
Sorry.
That
Just-
comes later. That comes later.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
My bad.
Jamie and Taylor will realize that first.
It's fun because it's true.
What seems like hours and hours later, you watch as someone just appears in front of you about 15 feet away.
Finally, sit up and say, "Holy shit!" Finally.
You see what looks like a 15, maybe 16-year-old kid. male, wearing blue jeans and a death metal T-shirt, and he kind of looks at the two of you and says, "What are you guys doing here?"
We have had the longest day. Short story, magic. Long story. Can you hand us a phone?
Huh? You say magic.
You wouldn't say magic though. You would say.
Well, it's a joke. Like I'm saying, it is a joke. Like
Okay,
long
so
story magic.
You say magic. Okay, but you do actually say magic. That's what I'm confirming.
Yeah.
Okay. He kind of looks at the two of you and he says, "Magic. To get here."
Well, I mean, no, not literal magic. I mean, like, it's a magical story, long adventure. Look, can you just hand us a phone? There's someone we need to get a hold of.
No, first you need to let me know how you actually got here.
We fucked up.
What back doors did you use to get into this place?
I ripped one, a new one. Ripped a hole in the back door. Created a new one, I mean.
He pulls a tablet out from behind him and starts typing. He says, "That shouldn't be possible."
No, it really shouldn't be, but one of your buddies handed me an address, and I don't know what that address did that made it not agreeable with the dimensional portal. Just look. Like I said, it's a long story.
Dimensional portal? Hold on now, you're not...
Hey, now look. There's no need to come to any realizations here. Okay, we're both stuck here by accident. There's no need to come to any realizations. Just hand us a phone and we can solve this.
He looks at you and then he looks at Kim. Kim, I'm assuming you're in your normal black suit.
Yeah.
Because Kim's always in a black suit.
I don't look like a man in black.
Yeah.
It's fine. There's a little like I love Men in Black tattoo here. MIB for life.
Yeah, basically.
No, I don't have MIB. No.
I know.
Yeah, I don't care. I just go in a designer suit because I can get the money to buy a designer suit. That's really all there is.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to show off. It's just my personality. If I was rich, I would do stuff like this.
Makes sense. He kind of looks at the two of you, and then you see him press a Bluetooth thing to the side of his head, and he says, "Guys, I think we've got a couple of technocratic guys."
No.
In the Wintermute chamber.
No. Not that word. Okay.
Okay. We're not technocrats. We are. Well, technically we're technocrats, but we're not technocrats any longer because
we're terrorists. Okay.
Yeah, we're kind of terrorists, but at the same time, we do work with this guy called Casey. If it helps.
I hold out the card that Casey gave me and show it to him, and say he gave me this. He gave us this.
Give me a charisma expression roll.
Who? Him or me?
Which one of you is trying to convince them, and which one of you is assisting?
Hell yeah, I'll convince the shit out of this guy.
Yeah. Okay. I'll assist.
Okay. In that case, Charles, you roll first.
All right. What am I rolling?
Charisma and expression.
Okay. Expression. Difficulty and DP.
DP 0, difficulty 7.
Okay. 0 successes.
Okay, so he gives you a bonus of 0. Now you roll yours, Kim.
Thanks, dude. Thanks.
You're welcome.
after that big help.
3 successes.
3 successes. Okay. He kind of looks at you and he kind of goes, this guy sent you here.
No, that's
No,
what I'm
no.
saying. Is
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me explain this. You know how the universe hates you when you do stuff you're not supposed to do, right?
no, the
Wait.
universe isn't a dimensional force.
Yeah,
It's not.
that thing. Now,
It's not God.
yeah. Look, we fucked with some portals and we managed to end up in the middle of nowhere. We're not quite sure how we did it. Okay.
I think there was a reality backlash. Okay, that's all. That's what I think it was. We weren't trying to end up here. We didn't even know this place existed.
At this point, as this kid's kind of looking at this card and looking at the two of you, you hear Wintermute say behind you, they arrived via Technocratic technology. They have been located in our database of Technocratic agents.
That's not good.
And you actually watch as 2 profiles pop up in the air, and you can see it's basically your union profiles, your employee records, so to speak.
Casey, sometimes I love having a computer in my brain. So I'm gonna pop up like, oh, that's true, but this also happened. So I'm just gonna, oh, can I show you something?
You do not have connection access.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking him.
No, it was Wintermute that said that.
Yeah, I'm talking to the other guy.
He kind of looks at you, and then he kind of looks around and he says, Wintermute, give him transmit only 2 minutes.
Oh, I'm playing back the how we got here and the last act where the director of blah 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 shot at us, where we just tried to escape. So I'm gonna see, we're kind of wanted, so we tried to escape for our lives, and we don't know exactly how we managed to get here.
Oh shit! You should not Google that.
So
Wow.
it's like,
Where did that come from?
Oh God!
Wait, what? I just kind of like completely phased off for a second.
Yeah, don't look at the Skype chat.
What?
That's what caused me to phase out. What I completely forgot. Oh, that I refocused back onto the game and I was like, did Kim say something or what? It's like I completely blocked that out.
I fuck up anything right now.
Nope.
Yeah, pretty much.
Too bad, Casey. I'm googling it.
I didn't say not to Google it.
I did.
I'm just not going to
There's
Google
worse
it.
homemade sex toys
Yeah.
I could Google.
Called
Yeah.
self-control.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna do that.
How do you
Here's
know
some made from jawbreakers.
Yeah,
I'm-
literal jawbreakers.
Yeah, literally, the actual big ones too, the proper ones.
Yeah,
Here's one shaped like a cheeseburger.
yeah. So you show him that.
Just to show him that. So, as I said, we're not really here to do any misdeeds. We just try to get back to this man, and I'm gonna pop up Casey as the last thing.
And you stand there a minute, and you can tell that the this young kid, who is very nervous, seems to be communicating with someone remotely.
Yeah, I kind of figured it was. I didn't
And-
think that he could do this on his own.
And he kind of looks at the two of you, and then looks at Wintermute, and he says, Wintermute, just keep them here a while. I need to go find out what's going on. And he taps a few buttons on his screen and vanishes again.
I'm like, oh man, I'm so hungry.
Jamie, really?
Wait a minute, can I have some food?
Shit.
Sustenance is not required in this juncture.
Ah, you say that, and my tummy feels like it's got a hole in it. Oh man.
You won't be able to eat spicy food for a few days.
And with that,
It's like
we are now going to cut back to
Oh,
Doc and Madman.
Oh, good. Not bad to
I'm
us.
telling you, Nefandi. Yes, yes, the demons. Yes, yes,
Screaming it to a phone.
yes.
Yeah, so you
No,
are
we
you are
did-
making that
yes,
phone
we-
call.
Doc, he's not listening.
Before we get to the phone
Okay,
call,
yeah.
we have to get back to where you actually come out of the portal.
Okay. Where?
Let me just a second. You arrive. Damn it, where is it? You arrive and you step out of the door, and you immediately see this.
Oh shit.
Where are we?
That's high, man.
We look around.
You stop and look around, and you've just stepped out onto a door onto the 102nd story viewing deck of the Empire State Building.
Shit. Doc, you there?
Doc, if you're there, you're muted.
No, Doc went BRB a
Okay.
while ago.
Anyhow, Doc says, Jacob, you're the smartest person I know. What should we do? Oh, thank you, Doc. I'll tell you exactly what we should do. We should call this number and explain the situation to the dude who answers it. And hopefully he can clear this out. He can restore our credentials to the Union, and everything will be fine. And we'll never and we'll get Jamie and Tay. Perfect. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Let's do this.
No, of course not. It's going to be perfect.
So, how do we contact the whistleblower thing?
You have a phone number.
It's just a phone number.
Yep.
In that case, I would like to go.
Welcome back, Doc.
Hi, Doc.
Hello.
Yes.
We've just cut back to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I gotta say, you were very nice for the things you said to me. It's heartwarming.
Okay.
The
So-
view that I've just
What did I
put,
say?
the view that I've just put there in Skype is the view as you step out of the door.
Where are we?
Empire State Building.
You're on the 102nd story viewing platform of the Empire State Building.
I hope you don't have a problem with heights.
I do not.
Good,
Yeah.
because I do. But I'm not up there.
Doc, I know this number to call, but I think we should do it from a burner phone.
I think so too.
So, do you have cash? Because I don't think we should use a card.
I have
Let's go.
resources.
Let's go steal one. How about that? And I think we should just go into the elevator and the Empire State Building. To go back down.
I have resources too, so I can buy it. I have money.
Okay.
You have money in your pocket. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Bling, bling.
You take the elevator down.
And
The
hang on,
Uh-huh.
hang on. Before you continue, I would say that both me and Doc, we are going to try to move in a way to avoid cameras and stuff like that. like so they can't see our face.
Okay. Moving to avoid cameras in the Empire State Building is impossible.
No,
But moving so that they can't see your face clearly is possible with some work.
yeah, I'm thinking like some.
It's actually
good,
going to be an odd roll.
Do you have any magic that would help?
Yeah, I'm thinking luck. I know I'm using that for most
Maybe one
things.
of the cameras was down.
Yeah, exactly. Or the guy who's looking at the camera just took a coffee break or something like
It's
that.
how you work, though. Literally your character is luck. It's like
Yeah. I'm a one-trick pony, but I don't care.
And that
So-
snake is waiting for the universe to do it for you.
Yeah. So if me and Doc can do a combined sneak roll and combine it with just being lucky, or I would say I'm going to use my glasses to help me predict how we should move. Like, oh, we should use that corridor and turn
Have
that
it overlay like a sight cone, as
Yeah,
if it were like a stealth
exactly,
RPG.
exactly, and like face that way in the
Okay.
elevator and stuff like that.
So roll me your entropy. Roll me your arete first. Jamie, I love your artwork, by the way. I do have to say.
I agree. It is Alkin's fault.
Difficulty 6.
Difficulty
you guys are
6.
assholes. It's not all my fault.
How does it
Most
feel, Tim?
most
How
of it
does it
is.
feel?
It's not all my fault.
How does it feel
How does what feel?
to have all of the blame?
Yeah. Don't worry, Doc. I can actually get used to this.
I'm making sure that your artwork makes it into the recording, just for the record.
Where? Oh shit! Fuck the TikTok spoke to the people.
I love that she's just graffitiing their logo now.
Yep.
That was the whole idea in the first place.
Is this mentally what you're doing while they're interrogating you?
Yeah, I'm just like got a spray can, just graffitiing it over there.
Too bad you don't have some cybernetics. You could actually be doing that in your head.
I don't mind. I can make it like an illusion.
Yeah. So now what the mind scans that they're doing on you are detecting is that you are definitely a deviant. So the others are all going to come back and clear their names, and they're going to be like, "Well, no, actually, we read her mind.
Okay.
You might be
My
innocent.
man just rolled, but
She's
he didn't
not."
say anything.
Okay.
Continue.
Yeah.
I'm
So
just
sneak
taking
rolls.
the attention
Out of
away from
4.
me.
Yep. So it's going to be. This is going to be an odd one.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be perception stealth.
Perception stuff.
Yes,
Okay.
because this is not necessarily actually about how well you dodge cameras. It's about how well you see where the cameras are and avoid them.
And
I
what?
imagine there are a few hidden cameras too.
DP mod?
DP mod is going to be -1.
With the
And then Madman, you get to add +1 because of your effect. So
So,
you're at 0,
0.
Doc's at -1.
and I can't assist him with this, so basically, I'll do there. I'll do.
Well, right now we're rolling to see what you spot.
Okay.
Difficulty?
Difficulty is going to be 7.
And will I have 6 because I'm using my glasses?
Yes.
4.
1.
Okay. So with those rolls together, you do manage to make it down, and you're fairly certain that you avoided everything. And you managed to make it out and onto the streets of New York.
So nearest like phone store thingy.
There's half a dozen.
Nearest convenience store.
There's
Yeah,
half a
like-
dozen tourist shops at the bottom of the Empire
Yeah,
State Building.
and we
That's-
just
that's
go to
fine.
one of them and buy a burner phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of them have the little track phones or
Yeah.
one
Yeah, you
brand
know,
or another.
the kind of phone that you buy to your grandparents because you can't trust them with an iPhone, but you also want them to be able to call.
Telephone. Yeah.
And like big buttons so you can see each number.
Kind of like the one I have.
Oh, Sigurd, you should start a GoFundMe. Like, I need a phone from this century, please.
I need a real phone, please. So you very easily purchase a burner phone.
Yeah.
Like I said, the little track phone stands are everywhere in New York.
Sure.
I'm
And
sure
right
Doc
before
can't walk 10 feet without tripping over one every day. Living in New York and all.
yeah,
Yep.
New York City.
That's how that works.
Before calling, I would say to Doc, like, okay, we shouldn't mention Casey, but we should say that our superior Kim told us about that there was a Nefandi conspiracy, and that director's first reaction was to shoot us, and that's suspicious.
Let's ignore the fact that
Really?
we both shot him first.
No.
Technically, you did shoot before he opened fire.
Yeah,
you
but
want
it's-
me to do the talking, Edmund?
Sure thing. But I still think if we just say these two events and then give them the evidence of the payments, that should be enough. And don't try to deal a peace with the two. We're not in a position of bargaining right now. We're kind of begging. So
He's not wrong.
No,
get down
but still funny.
Yeah, so giving him the phone, like, so I've entered the number, like, just press call and go down on your knees.
Kinky.
I grab it. I don't go down on my knees.
And when you're down there, do whatever the fuck they say.
So I take the phone and
Metaphorically.
listen for the dial. Yeah.
Or
It
depending on who
actually
picks up.
rings once, and then you hear a beep and a click, and then silence.
Okay, and then I start speaking. I say, I'm not gonna go into everything I say, but I explain what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I explain the fact that the director is working with the Nefandi, that we were outed as reality deviants, that we have proof, and we are going to try and give you the proof, basically. I state that they have been scrubbing all Nefandi outgoings and things like that for the last year, and that the director is currently basically trying to do something with our friends who are also innocent.
And tell them our names.
And I say NE 007 7338814 and NE 395 453161. Reporting.
And the director has micro penis.
And the director- No, I don't say that.
Oh, come on. It'd be something I would say.
If
He's
we be
got
on
micro
record,
penis, too.
there's a big court, like, the charges
Yeah.
are these.
Director has a micro penis.
And conspiracy and murder and micro penis. Hang on.
And I basically make the
Medical
point.
condition.
I make the point, Casey, that we have not only the proof of the Pentex in the situation with the what hold on, out of character.
Mm-hmm.
Pentex is the werewolf and Nefandi syndicate thing, right?
Pentex is the legitimate corporation that is believed to be the front for the Nefandi and the werewolves. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, and I explain that as well.
And you should also, sorry, like, I'm kind of like whispering like to you while you talk, like, oh, and tell them about the Nefandi and the wolves and about the ritual coming up. It's
Oh
about to
my
go
God.
down. And tell them I say hi.
Tell them I say hi.
And I end it with basically the ritual and the Nefandi and the werewolves are basically working together, and that we are still loyal to the technocracy.
Praise technocracy. Scout
No
partner.
praising I don't praise the technocracy. I just say that we are still loyal to the technocracy, and we wish to make sure that the Nefandi and the werewolves are removed from the Union.
Mm-hmm. Amen, brother. Preach.
Is there anything I need to roll for this? Praising.
It works better in the browser. It moves faster.
It's so much better in a browser.
Yeah.
Speechless. Yes, Doc. Roll.
Charisma expression.
Yeah, charisma expression.
Thank you. That's
yeah.
11 die.
Are you trying to?
don't-
Hold on. Are you manipulating?
He's truth.
No, I'm not. I'm
No.
not
So it's
manipulating.
10 dice.
10 die.
Oh,
I was gonna try and finagle it, but no.
that's
it's
so
okay.
mean. If I was rolling, I could manipulate for 11. I love manipulating.
Okay, use willpower.
With 11 dice?
Yes, I am using willpower.
We can't afford
Definitely
to fuck
using
this up.
willpower.
We can't afford to fuck this up.
Respect, man. Respect.
It's not. He hasn't rolled yet.
No, I'm talking about respect about using willpower.
Oh, sounds like.
To save our asses.
I think you
DP
were.
mod
0.
difficulty.
7.
Okay. Willpower. 3.
3.
Here we go.
Two successes. Jesus.
Okay.
That's it.
You say all of that. You give all of the details. Once you've done that, you simply hear a click on the line, and it goes dead. And then before you can even bring the phone away from your ear, you hear a ping as the text arrives.
Okay.
I'm fucked up.
I look at the text.
You got mail. Where the fuck is? Oh. Nice.
And it's just an address and a time.
All right.
So
I
Doc.
say it
Yeah.
worked. We're staying low, and then we're going to the meeting.
Yeah. What time is it?
Yeah. What time is it right now?
It is currently about 6 o'clock in the evening.
All right. So
Have
tomorrow.
you guys seen where that goes?
Yeah,
Where's
The
Solomon.
Solomon R.
Museum.
Guggenheim Museum.
Yeah. Well, it's classical spy meetup, right? You sit and look at the painting. Someone sits next to you, say, "The blue really is
You
defined."
can't
And
even go.
say,
You can't. They're
"It's
not
not
even
his
open at
best work."
7 a.m. Casey. They're open at 10 a.m. That's
Well,
gonna look
smiling.
suspicious.
It wouldn't be very good to go there while it's open for a secret meeting, would it?
Yeah. Doc, do you think we need to be packing for this, just in case the wrong kind of person was listening to this?
I think so.
Okay. And where the hell should we hide in New York City for 12 hours without them finding us?
I have
Because-
the perfect idea, man.
Okay.
We go to a love hotel.
See, Doc, I know I say that I love you a lot, but I mean more like a brother.
Doc's
Doc
recalling
about-
your
I'm
adventures as
flattered.
Red Dong 69.
Red Dog 60.
And
What you don't know is-
on that statement, we're gonna finish the session for tonight.
Well, you
My
don't
God.
understand.
Before we
Red
go
Dog
in, I'm just
69.
like, listen, you're my game.
Red Dawn 69 has exclusive.
That's our
access
cover.
to all love hotels,
I don't think we need to explain.
especially in Japan. You don't even
Man,
want to
is
know.
Red Dog
Japan.
69 one of your alternate identities?
Okay, let's steal a car and go there.
You're in a very thefty mood today. What are you
Yeah,
playing?
stealing
me?
a car, very low
Why
profile.
would
We're
you
off the
steal
grid, man.
a car,
We're not
man?
gonna walk. We're not. Yeah, it's better than walking there.
Let's get an
Of
Uber.
course we could walk there. And
No,
that's next
Cameras
time.
everywhere.
All right,
Can't
and
we
that's
teleport?
where we will end it for the night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What a session!
yeah. I died.
I don't know why, but
I'm basically Jesus.
I love this session. This was fucking brilliant. You can hate me as much as you want, but I love this.
Okay, Creed.
No, I'm not. There is a difference. I'm not as nasty as I was with Creed.
Guys,
Because
we're
me as a
about to
person is
fix
I know, probably because Creed is basically your avatar. I'm suspecting.
Yeah. He is. He is
If he's
my
not
avatar.
your avatar, he's literally in hell right now.
He's my alternate personality, is what I call it. It's basically he's me, but if I could go all out me, I don't have the I don't know conscience to do that.
That's basically how I feel about Sanshara.
Yeah.
If I weren't so fucking human, I'd be able to do all the fun shit.
Why do there have to be laws?
One day, I'm gonna get someone to run a D&D game and let me play Sanshara as a PC.
Well, Doc, you've been wanting to run D&D again.
Yeah, I do want to run D&D again. You're right. I'd allow it.
Oh god, imagine an early days Sanshara. Ooh.
You wouldn't be able to get anything done.
Can I join and play Creed in the same game? That would be funny as fuck, actually.
What, to connect it all to Sanshara?
That would be bad. Sanshara and Creed, only one of them would end up surviving.
Yeah, I like it. I
Yeah.
think so. I think Sanshara would win though. Heavy magic. Creed is a stubborn fucker, but Sanshara is strong. So I think.
Yeah. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for the night. Good game.
Yep.
Yeah.
5 XP.
Yes.
Nice.
When can we use
Oh
it?
shit!
You can
what was I
spend
putting
XP.
to?
You can go ahead and spend it between sessions.
I'm about halfway where I want to be. So
The only thing that I will say is that if we end the session mid-scene, it doesn't take effect until the next scene.
Oh,
So you can't... like right now, we're ending mid-scene, so it's not an issue. But
Yeah.
if we ended in the middle of a scene, then we'd have to finish out that scene before it kicked in.
Okay.
Alright? Right, guys? Have a great week, and I will see everyone.